Thank you for tuning in to Seriously Podcast. You can find us on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, and Google Play at Seriously Podcast, as well as on the Indie Creative Network. Please like, rate, review, and subscribe, and spread the word. Let the people know about your new favorite podcast. Thanks again for tuning in, and enjoy the show.
Can't you see it? Can't you see it? Can't you see it? Winds are blowing cold. Can't you feel it? Can't you feel it? Can't you feel it? There's powers high and low. Build you up, pull you low. Take your light for their own. There's a war going on. Stand fast, stay strong. You were made not to lose. You were made not to lose.
Did you miss us?
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Seriously Podcast. It's your girl Brittany.
And I'm Mary.
I know you guys missed us last week, but that's only because we've been working. Work. Yes, we've been having a lot of stuff going on. Work. We got a lot of new stuff coming in for you guys. We have our YouTube channel up.
Yes.
So please subscribe to that. We're going to have a lot of new content, interview specials, behind the scenes footage, and more coming really soon. So make sure you head over to our YouTube channel, search Seriously Podcast, and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button and tell a friend. Mm-hmm. Subscribe to our channel.
Yeah, we'll also put the link in the description box for you guys if you don't want to do all that work. Because I know I would.
Yeah, we'll
so
put
we'll
the link.
Put the link in. Whatever she said, just ignore that.
People don't want to search. All right. And also,
April 1st, we'll be in DC for the DC Web Fest. If you guys are in the DMV area, come through.
Come holla at your girls. Buy your ticket. Watch some screenings with us. Let's chop it up.
Yeah.
Discuss some QCC, you know, and do the thing.
What thing?
The thing.
Do the thing.
All right, and just kick back. That's what people say.
Is that what people say? Kick back?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
And then also we have the Black Web Fest, which we're really excited about.
Whoop, whoop.
Yes, we'll be hosting the live Twitter party as we watch the screenings with you guys. So if you're not already, please follow Black Web Fest and us and join in on the fun. We'll be telling it how it is and tweeting all of our questions, comments, and concerns live. So Black Web Fest will take place April 6th to 8th, so make sure you buy your tickets for the event. But the Twitter party with us will be on April 7th. So please, guys, join in the conversation.
Yes. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. So make sure you're following Black Web Fest. We'll put the link to that.
We'll put the link if you don't feel like
description.
searching. The link will be in the bio.
All right, so we've been discussing Giants.
Yes.
And we're back at it again. Today we're discussing episode 3, titled Do You Feel Free? In this episode, rent is due.
It's due.
Malachi don't got the money.
Nope.
Meanwhile, Journee over here falling in love.
L-O-V-E.
With Lawrence, a.k.a.
Tall Caramel.
In a day, he just living his life.
He is.
He's just living his life.
He is. All right, so let's get into this episode. I'm itching to talk about it, so let's go.
What you gonna do? They'll come for your dreams. Gotta keep them on the low. Speed what you believe and protect what you know. Success is for the strong, no room for the weak. The grind never stops, there's no time to go to sleep. I keep my circle small, so I won't be deceived. The old saying's true, watch the company you keep. You reap what you sow, make sure that you...
So, we kind of left off from the last episode. Malachi got kidnapped, something like that, right?
Right.
Somebody, came from behind
exactly.
or whatever. So in this episode, he wakes up, he's tied to a chair, he got tape over his mouth, and we like, who got you, bro? Like,
right.
what's going
Who done
on?
got him? Yes.
You know, he freaking out, he's trying to scream, but he's not making much noise because the tape, he's sweating bullets. Then we go back to the scene where, someone had came behind him, and turns out it's Skater Boy. It's his friend Flint. So he was daydreaming this entire time.
Yeah. So he dreams about drowning, and he daydreams about being kidnapped.
Danger. That's what he's about. He only about danger.
What's going on?
So Malachi, you play too much, and his friend is like, I ain't had no daddy around when I was growing up. That's why I'm wild. Now I don't give a fuck. So he's like, whatever, man.
But wait. First of all, his friend is played by Will Catlett.
Yes.
Okay. that guy first. He's web series royalty. I love
Yeah.
him. I love him. All right.
I know.
Shout out. Hey, Will. Go ahead.
Will don't like us.
Yes.
Um,
Oh my God. You don't know us yet.
So, they going back and forth, and, then his friend says, there was a study done on unconscious impulses on people that grew up without their fathers. Sigmund Freud. And Malachi's like, nah, who that?
You're the Sigmund Freud, right?
No? Who that?
Nigga, he like the godfather of this psychoanalysis shit. He the one that came up with the daddy complex. You see, look, bitches be thinking that they be liking old niggas. Nah, bruh. Like, that shit go deep, man, like way deep. They even got this thing out now called Daddy Hunger.
The fuck is that?
Nigga, it's a mental illness, bro. Like, kids have eating disorders and shit and low self-esteem because they pops wasn't around.
Malachi's like, you smart.
I forgot you smart.
And his friend's like, don't let my occupation fool you, all right?
Yes.
Malachi's like, speaking of, like, you got my stuff. And then his friend says, well, the price done changed.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
It's $25 now.
He said, it used to be 20. Well, it's 25
like,
now.
It's the 25, okay?
He added a shipping and handling fee.
Mm-hmm.
And then Malachi's like, but you delivered it. He's like, exactly. Shipping and handling.
But didn't he use his skateboard to get there?
Listen, that's his delivery fee. So he gives it to him, and he's like, "You want to light up?" And he's like, "Nah, I'm actually already lit." Funny thing, if you watch the behind the scenes about this episode, Will Catlett was explaining how he was getting high during the scene. So
I believe that. I believe that.
He said he was forgetting his lines. He couldn't get it together.
That's probably why he's talking about, I ain't had no daddy around when I was growing up. You came out of nowhere with that.
It was out to the left, like, oh, okay.
That's why you acting like this, if you say so.
Yeah, so I thought that was funny. So Mal goes back into his daydream.
He love a good daydream.
Yeah, about him being kidnapped. And he asks, he tells his friend, like, yo, let me ask you something. Do you feel free? And Flip is like, sometimes. So Malachi's like, not all the time.
Flint is like, I said what I said.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Damn, why you asking so many questions?
You went Nene on him. I said what I said. So next scene, Malachi wakes up and sees Mr. Caramel real comfortable making like eggs Benedict or something in his kitchen. So he's looking like, who you? And they exchange, what's ups. But this reminds me of that scene in Baby Boy. You ever seen Baby Boy?
Yeah, but I don't remember much of that.
Oh, come on. That scene where the mom's boyfriend was in the kitchen cooking naked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all right. So, okay. You don't remember that scene?
Mm-mm.
All right, great.
I know that movie comes on a lot, but I don't be watching it.
Really? That's like a famous scene. All right. Well, if anybody else remember, tweet me. So Malachi goes to Journee's room and he's like, who's that man in my kitchen? So she's like, shh, that's Tall Caramel. So I was like, he saved the night? He gave her a look like, girl, really? That's what you do? That's what
You're
we do?
my friend?
So she's like, shh, you so judgmental. So he leaves. And then he goes into his room and somebody's blowing up his phone. And somebody named Marty.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, who that? So Caramel and Journey, they're having breakfast in bed. And she's like, I don't normally do this on the first day.
That's what everybody says.
Everybody's pull that line.
Pull that line. Girl, you lying.
Yes. She don't. All right. So she's telling him, you touched me somewhere that hadn't been touched in a really long time.
We know, girl.
He's looking at her like, oh, word.
I did that. I did all that.
I did all
that.
Right there. That's me. So she's like, no, not that boy. So she's talking about something deeper,
Mm-hmm.
What? She meant like mentally he touched something.
Okay. I hear you.
So he's like, listen, I like you. I'm willing to give you all of my energy as long as you're willing to do the same return. And she agrees. Y'all went on one date. And
a lunch date at that.
A lunch date. And you're going to give this boy all your energy? What?
I mean, kudos for her. She's in good spirits now.
Okay, yeah. Sure.
But slow your roll, baby girl.
Calm down, because you was in trouble. That boy with the $500 got you in trouble.
She
rushing.
falls in love quick.
She
Maybe
does.
that's what it is.
Yeah. So he hit her with a forehead kiss real quick.
Real
so
quick.
Then
we spoke about this forehead kiss.
Yes, we did. So then she walks Caramel out, and he's leaving, and he hits her with another forehead kiss.
Another one.
Can we play back what we said in our
very
tough
intimate.
love, our tough love recap about the forehead kiss? Like
The forehead kiss. Let's
He gave her the forehead kiss.
talk about the forehead kiss.
Can we talk about the forehead kiss?
Talk about it.
Please.
Talk about
okay.
it.
So let's be really honest for those that may not understand. Forehead kisses are very, very, very intimate.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of men aren't kissing just any woman on the forehead. And so forehead kisses, to be honest, are more intimate, can be seen as more intimate than kissing on the lips.
You agree with that?
No one's touched this forehead. Okay. So I don't know about that. I don't know about no forehead kiss.
Yeah, I never had a forehead kiss either. Mm-mm. They don't do that around these parts. So maybe
Wise don't believe it.
Oh, Wise giving
Wise
forehead
out here
kiss.
giving forehead
You
kiss?
get the forehead kiss? Okay.
Cool.
Okay. So
Malachi is low key looking at him like, I don't trust this guy. In my opinion.
No, I feel like he was looking at her like, look at this girl, all in love. She needs to slow down.
No, I felt like he was looking at him like, who is this?
That too.
Even though wasn't he the one that pushed her to go talk to this
That's
guy?
why I feel like he was looking more at her, like, what are you doing?
Maybe I don't trust
Cause
him.
Journee, so Journee, she's so hype, butterflies, she's smiling, so happy.
Mm-hmm.
So Mal looking at her, and then he says, "Slut," and they laugh or whatever. So he's like, "You really like him, huh?" And she goes, "I knew in the first 5 minutes of talking to him that I could love that man."
I don't even know what that means.
Girl.
You went from Tinder, but y'all was talking on Tinder for like 2.5 seconds.
2.5.
Then you met him around the corner.
And she fell in love. But
I don't know.
But maybe, all right.
I'm sorry.
I guess she can see a future with him. Some guys you may date and you're like, I don't really know if this is going to go anywhere. I don't know if he's real. But I guess she saw him, she talked to him, she's like, all right, I could see this going somewhere.
I don't know if it's that or it's the fact that, she was in such a bad place that the first person that gave her hope, she thinks that, he's the son all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Like he's this amazing thing.
That's true.
So that's probably what it is. Or she just falls in love really quickly.
Yeah.
She represses whatever she was feeling before that depression that she
I think
had.
she was feeling depressed, and then he
He
made
put a
her
smile on
happy.
her face. Yeah.
So she's
now,
like, okay, this is my
hero.
cure.
Yeah, it's my cure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Watch out. So someone's banging on the door. Malachi, he goes to check it, and then he says, "Get down." Mm-hmm. This girl didn't ask no questions.
No.
She got to the floor with the quickness. I like that.
Yes, I like that. You ride or die. You
Ride or
know.
die. And she's like, "Who that?" And Malachi's like, "That's the landlord. He been blowing up my phone." She had the nerve to say,
The nerve.
You didn't pay that man the rent?" And Malachi's like, "Did you give me your half?" Like
Silence.
She shut up real quick. He's like, "I'm working on getting the money." And she said, "Well, I should be coming into some money soon because
Where?
I filed
Where?
I filed for workers' comp."
Girl.
And he's like, "Girl, you got to be injured to get that." And she said, "Well, I am. I developed carpal tunnel piping so much." Piping what, though?
He's like, you really think you gonna get cut a check for
I
that?
said, "Ain't nothing wrong with your wrist, girl." She said, "Yes, it is."
I used to be able to do 360, and now I'm doing 180.
What does she do for a living? I don't get it. What is this job that she had?
Typing. Like, I don't know. She making up stuff. So she like, they better give me that or I'm gonna sue them. What is this life she lived?
I don't know. But Malachi, he thought that, the person that was at the door left. So he tries to get up, but then the knocking starts again.
Yes.
And he's like, damn, he persistent. Yeah, he want his money. What you thought? So,
But then Journee's looking around the floor. She's like, the floor needs to be Swiffered. He's like, you don't even clean.
how dare you?
So at this point, he's like, Journee ain't helping with rent.
Right?
She ain't cleaning. Got
But
strange
she
men.
got a lot of comments.
She got strange men coming in this kitchen. He's like, why I got a room? Why are you my roommate?
Why are you here?
Why? What do you do for me?
You got a lot of comments, girl. So his phone go off. He goes to go pick it up, and turns out it's like a day at the door.
But didn't he look out the window and confirm it was the landlord?
Yes, I don't get it.
I'm confused.
You don't know how a day looks, and your friend.
How long you knew a day?
The landlord.
How long you knew a day?
And
Maybe
I'm
they
assuming
look
the
alike.
landlord is like white
With a Marty, right?
So how are you confused? Maybe he just saw like a shirt
Yeah,
and he heard the banging, so he assumed landlord because Marty been blowing up his phone.
I guess. I guess. So a day comes in, and then Malachi tells them, like, oh, I thought you were the landlord. So a day is like, late on rent. Yes, a day. He always asking.
Weren't you the one that said I got 2 jobs because I have to pay rent too?
Yes.
Boy,
You know, why are you acting like you don't know? You know he's chugging, got his car repoed. Like, you know he ain't got the money, my brother.
Silly.
So he's like, I would help if I could. So Mal's like, don't even worry about it. I get it. I'm going to get it. So sweet. So a day hands in the mail that was outside. And a day tells them, he's about to start private dance classes to bring in some cash. And he shows him his flyers. And he's so proud of his work. Like, look.
So proud.
I did it myself. Look. And then,
so proud.
He's like, what do you think? And Malachi gave it to him straight. These a week, bro.
Who did this?
Who did this?
Who you let do this for you?
He's like, I did it. Mm-mm. No. So Mal was like, nah, this ain't it. So he's like, you're right. So they joke about it. So then Journee, she's going through her mail, and then she gets upset because she finds out that the insurance denied her ass for workers' comp.
That's some bullshit.
Yo, what now?
Man, the insurance company denied my claim for workers' comp. Talking about I fabricated my injuries and I'm an able-bodied worker. How they know that?
Because you are. That's how they know.
You are.
And Malachi was like, because they got pictures of you over here doing cartwheels.
In the street. Come on.
So Dave's like, well, damn, how'd they get these pictures?
Yeah, as soon as they asked, I knew who
it was. From that guy, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That he was paranoid about.
Jenny's like, probably a PI. They go hard like that? Goddamn.
Yes, they do. No, that's why if you're going to do something like, you got to go full out.
What the hell?
She should have been walking around with a hand and a cast and a slingshot.
She too busy falling in love.
Falling in love.
That's what it do. That's
Exactly.
what it do to you.
Exactly.
So Malachi's like, it was that dude in the Prius that took them. So he was right. Somebody
Yes.
was following them. But it wasn't you they were following. They were
weren't
following
after you.
Journee.
Right. And she over there like, girl, what? She was over there
She
like,
was
boy,
not
whatever.
worried at all.
You should have been. You should have been.
Well, she says, I'm just going to file an appeal anyway. So she's like, I'm out. Malachi's like, wait, where are you going? I need a ride to the valley. And she says, well, I'm taking Lawrence to the airport. And he's like, who that?
Who the heck is Lawrence?
She's like, dude from last night, Tall Caramel.
But I love that they call him Tall Caramel because that would be us. Like, we'll give somebody nicknames.
We don't know no names.
When we say the real name, who that?
Who is this? Is it the new one?
Gotta get the nickname. Oh. Okay.
So she's like, yeah, I'm taking him so he doesn't have to deal with parking. She's like, a day can't take you? And Day's like, no, I have class in an hour. So Malachi, he upset. He's like, y'all both leaving me hanging. And Day's like, she leaving you for a dude. I actually have work to do.
He said, don't get it confused.
Don't put us in the same category.
Don't do it. Let's get this straight.
Malachi's, it's cool, I'll just take the metro. And she was like, well, all right, bye, y'all.
Yes. But I was low-key mad at Journee because, like, Malachi would drop anything for her. Anything for her. And, like, you can't drop him off real quick. You just met this boy.
She's an LOVE.
Come on.
She's in a whole different world right now.
Let him use an Uber, parking garage. Girl, bye. What?
Yeah, I'm low-key suspect about this Lawrence character.
Yeah.
He has this power over her that's
already
crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, we're just kind of skeptical, but it could be love at first sight. People go, no? Okay. People
not with
fall
that
in love
forehead
fast.
kiss.
But
he didn't want to kiss her. It was. I felt like it was like, all right, little girl.
No.
I see you later. That's what I felt like.
Maybe he could see like, nah. No. I think we'll get there. Go ahead.
I guess.
So next scene, Mal is waiting for the bus. And a woman is like, "Good morning." Mm-hmm. He's like, "How you doing?" She's like, "Blessed and highly favored."
This is why I walk with my headphones and I don't speak to nobody. This is
somebody
exactly
always want to talk.
Always want to be talking. Telling me how you do. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be me. I just don't care.
Keep the headphones in at all times.
At all times.
Yeah. I mean, I'm always gonna stop talking to somebody.
Even
always
when I do have my headphones, people want to talk to me.
Yeah. And you're like, huh?
And
what?
I have to give them a look.
I know.
Like, I'm so annoyed.
I don't know why they bother you.
Of all people,
not you.
That don't have headphones. You stop me.
It's something about you.
Something about me.
So she asked him, "Do you know Jesus?" I'm like, "Ma'am, you got the wrong
there
one."
There you go, right there.
Ma'am.
There you go. This is why I'll be having my headphones in.
So he's like, "Nope, never met the guy." Nope. So she's like, he's the Prince of Peace. And he's like, is that so? He's like being real, like, is that so?
Stop talking to me.
So she says, if you get to know him, they'll stop. He don't say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So he just calling her out at this point. So she's like, "Did you hear me?" She's like, "I hear you, but I ain't listening. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I really don't, and I want you to leave me alone,
Please."
So she gets closer and she's like, "The dreams." I'm like, "Girl, what you know?"
Are you the oracle?
Yeah. She said, "If you find peace, they'll stop. What's your name,
Baby.
What's your name, baby?" He says, "Malachi." She said, "Ooh."
She catching the Holy Spirit.
She said, "Ooh, the messenger of God." Boy, you have an anointing on your tongue and don't even know it. Listen to me good. There's a revival coming. And he got a big saying.
I think I would have got up at that point.
Oh, you would have left. You would have left. And God is calling your name for a time such as this.
That's exactly how she said.
Yes. She said, "Listen, I know you think you don't have the words, but you just show up and God will give them to you. You hear me now?" So I feel like this scene was intense though. I feel like, I mean, normally people would have probably left like, okay, this girl trying to preach on me, I ain't got time. But the fact that she knew about his dreams, I think that's why he was like
low-key angel in a way. But
Low-key,
he was just
low-key.
like, he looked worried. He was like, I'm gonna go walk.
Right. No, but wait, because she said, "Do you hear me now?" And then he was sitting in there in his thoughts, and I wasn't sure if he was going to agree or say, "Lady, I don't believe in God. Leave me alone." Because I really didn't know. But then he said, "Okay." And then he was going to leave. But I don't know. This scene was just like,
It scared the hell out of me.
It scared you?
Yeah.
I guess so. I mean, for me, I was like, because I knew. I guess I didn't make the relation that his name was Malachi this whole season, because Malachi was a messenger of God. So I feel like towards the end of the season, I feel like there's going to be some kind of profiting or something like that. So because I'm going to go Bible on you real quick. So Malachi was,
you don't know. Malachi is what?
In the first chapter of Malachi, Malachi had to warn the people to turn back to God. So I feel like it's deep that Malachi in the show doesn't believe in God, but the Malachi in the Bible was telling people to turn to God.
Okay.
So I thought that was interesting. But continue. So then he gets up and she's like, "You leaving?" And she's like, "Do you have $20 you can bless me with?" I'm like, Lady.
This is why I don't talk to people.
Lady. So Malachi's like,
he don't got it. He got rent due.
He said, "Come on."
I thought he was gonna give it to her because maybe he thought she was like an angel or
That's
something
what I
like
thought
that.
too.
But he was like,
He said,
sorry.
"I don't have it." I'm like, he's not lying.
He's not lying.
He can't even pay rent. That's why he waiting for the bus. You don't got it, lady. He's struggling right now. So she's staring at him like, I'm glad I'm a Christian.
Mm-hmm. She was low-key judging him.
She's like, because I gave you a powerful message and you can't give me $20?
That's a lot to be asking for.
I know, not even like $1.
I would think at the most $5, but she said $20.
Yeah. Or just, you have some money you could bless me with. She
exact
20.
amount.
I needed 20.
Ma'am, you're doing the absolute most. So now we go to Journee and Lawrence. They FaceTiming, they saying they miss each other. I don't understand, but it's happening. They cute or whatever. They reminiscing about Martin episodes. Journee, she's happy. Real cute.
Yeah.
Then she gets sleepy and
first
he was in the bathroom, so he was about to take a shower, and he was like, well, she said, "Well, I'm gonna let you take a shower or whatever. You talk to me later or something like that." And he was like, "No, you're gonna stay on the phone.
Yeah.
And you could just stay on the phone while I go take my shower."
And she's like,
"Oh, okay. I mean, we have seen each other naked.
Let me prop my phone up real quick.
Let me go charge my phone real quick. In case it dies
Let
on
me switch to the laptop.
Let me do a little switcheroo." So she's like, "Okay." So they basically spend the whole day FaceTiming each other, day and night.
Yeah, I have friends that do that. Like, they won't get off the phone with their significant others. FaceTime all day.
Charging
at work.
all day?
All day.
Doesn't that, like, kill your battery?
Listen, it's love. It's love.
So while she's in the room talking to Lawrence, Malachi and Ade, they in the kitchen chopping it up. Mm-hmm. Malachi, he cooking some sad meal, struggle meal, spaghetti.
Yeah.
He's like, because he on a budget.
Right. But I feel like if you're on a budget, you're cooking ramen noodles, not spaghetti. You're not even spaghetti.
I guess. I don't know about that.
You don't know nothing about the struggle?
I don't know about
me.
ramen noodle struggle. But Malachi, he says, I never eat this when I was living that corporate life. I ate out every day.
Yeah.
I know the life.
Yeah.
And Ade is like, would you ever consider going back?
Would you ever consider going back?
What, corporate? Hell nah. Man, once you get a taste of freedom, it's hard going back to muscle chains. I punched the clock 5 days a week for 6 years, and sometimes on Saturdays. I hated it, man. You know what? I like waking up every single day and deciding exactly how I want to spend my day. Some people don't got that choice.
And Ade said, no, we all have a choice, but some people just decide not to live life the way they've been told. Malachi, you don't have a job.
So, are you sure this switch
This is how you want to spend your day?
Are you sure this is what the switch you wanted to do, Malachi? Why is that?
Okay.
I mean, it's real. People do it all the time. The switch is hard. A lot of people don't like to be told what to do. So, like, let me be an entrepreneur, or let me, make my own business. But I'm not sure what Malachi's plan was. But maybe we'll know later on.
Yeah. So Malachi's like, open up my laptop. And so Ade's looking, and he's like, who did this? I think it was a flyer for his dance classes. Mm-hmm. Malachi was like, me. Ade's like, I didn't know you had these skills.
Right.
Malachi's like, yeah, don't sleep on me.
Right.
I taught myself Photoshop in college, and I used to make money, doing little projects here and there. Ade is speechless.
Of many talent.
He's like, I don't know what to say.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what you mean? You don't have to say nothing. Like, you my man, 50 grand. I got you.
You my guy, my boy.
Ade looking at him like he's in LOVE.
Ade was looking like, oh my
God, he did this for me. He loves me. He loves me, and I love him.
Stop! No, wait. Wait, he was giving a look like...
He was. Like, I can't believe he made the time to do this for me.
Wow, yeah.
Of all the things he could be doing,
he
put me as a priority.
Yes. Ooh. Let me go back to Journee, FaceTiming with Tall Caramel, and he's watching Martin and joking about it, and she's tired, but he wants her to fall asleep with him on FaceTime. And
how cute.
Mm-hmm. It's cute.
It's cute.
So they both fall asleep looking at each other on FaceTime.
Phone.
Yeah.
So when they wake up, that's the
They're
first
gonna
thing
wake up
they
to.
see.
I mean, that's cute. I never done that before. I don't know if I'll probably wake up in the midnight and turn it off.
I'll
like,
probably
right.
turn it, fix myself up real quick, and then come back.
You don't need to see me drooling.
No.
Chill. So that's how the episode ends. A lot went down with this episode. This was a good episode.
It was
really good. Okay, so now let's get into the question conversation.
Gotta keep them on the low. Speed what you believe and protect what you know. Success is for the strong, no room for the weak. The grind never stops, there's no time to go to sleep. I keep my circle small, so I won't be deceived. The old saying's true, watch the company you keep. You reap what you sow, make sure that you plan big. Reward is greater than us, yes we're doing it for the kids. For the hood, fuck your rule. Count it twice, I pay my dues. Drop your sword, slaying liver.
Okay, don't forget you guys can be a part of the conversation too. Send us your QCCs so we can read them all on the show and share our thoughts. Email us at seriouslypodcast@gmail.com or DM, comment, or tweet us at seriouslypodcast.
Yes. So we're going to read some QCCs from you guys on Twitter at It's Rob Bass says, so what's up with Kai and Ade? Bromance or just romance?
I'm going to go with just romance.
You going to go with romance?
Yeah, I feel like it's...
I'm going to go...
I don't know.
I'm going to go with a one-sided romance.
And bromance.
Yeah. That's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with one-sided. So hopefully we'll get a look into that in episode 4. I'm excited.
Yeah. Speaking of these two guys, from YouTube, Charwell said, I'm just waiting for these two men to come out.
Ooh.
Girl, me too.
Ooh. Oh my gosh. Next we have Danielle Carrington.
Well, I said that's his cousin.
Yeah, why said so is Wyatt your cousin Danielle Carrington? I don't know. Why said what's up? So those awkward pauses on the rooftop, him falling asleep on him, and now that look of, oh my goodness, I think I'm falling for you. Ooh. Do you think there were awkward pauses on the rooftop scene? Maybe
I think
episode 2?
It was more like, oh, so you're
Oh yeah, when they said about the party.
Yeah, so he was looking
He
at
was like,
so it's okay.
Right. So I can go?
I can go for it.
Okay. Yeah. Him falling asleep. He did fall asleep on him in episode 1, but I didn't
really peep that.
I didn't think too much of it.
No.
It was like, you fall asleep on anything. You don't know.
Yeah.
But now we have to
go back.
We have
and look
to
at
put that into account.
Yeah.
So, and now it's a, oh my goodness, I think I'm falling for you type of look. It was. Amore Jones on YouTube said, Tall Caramel and Journee are so cute together.
However, Sandy Cheek says, right, I feel like her dealing with depression is causing her to fall for him quickly. I've been there. She barely knows him, has fallen in love with him. I feel like he's going to do something to break her heart, which will cause her to fall deeper into her depression. Maybe I'm wrong, but I do see that as a plot. ... Cheryl Knight said, I got a feeling that dude is going to turn out to be a psycho for some reason. He got control issues. So everybody
is mixed. It's
a mix.
Some saying cute couple, some saying girl run. I do think the hopeless romantic in me wanted to work out. I wanted to be true. Like I wanted to see her happy. I wanted to see her, flourish in this. But something about him is just not right. Like, why? Why are you single on Twitter?
Tinder.
Why are you single? What was your last relationship about? I
don't
have
know.
a question for him.
He's just a mystery to me, and I need to.
I think he's definitely going to do something.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
I just don't trust him.
Because she gives too much, I feel like.
She's really giving herself.
Yeah.
And I don't
That's
like that.
never good.
That's never a good sign. After one date?
Yeah.
Not even like a full date. It was like we met for lunch and then he came over.
Yeah.
He smashed.
And dashed.
And
Drove
then
him to the airport.
she brought him to the airport. And they've been FaceTiming and she's so happy. It's because, she was dealing with this depression. Mm-hmm. And now she got this dude telling her what to do.
Yeah. So I'm really scared. So if he does do something bad, I mean, leaves her or something like that, it's going to trigger her depression. Oh my God, so bad. I'm scared. Okay. And referring to Malachi, Clarence Watson on YouTube says, I was saying the only reason he was having these dreams was because he was neglecting God. I think so too. I think so too. Yeah. Like the lady said at the bus stop, said he has an anointing on him. So we're going to see. And then Miss Shauna on YouTube said, did y'all see that look Ade gave Malachi? He's falling for him. I'm torn because what if they get together and it's a horrible relationship that could hurt their friendship? I'm not emotionally ready for being a child of a giant's divorce. I'm not ready. No, it's just weird because they have such a good friendship. Yeah. And a relationship could ruin it. And especially if it's one-sided.
Right.
But, yeah. So that was some of the YouTube comments, YouTube and Twitter comments that we found really interesting. Keep them coming, guys. Tweet us. Let us know what you guys are thinking. You have any QCCs?
I did. For Malachi, my question was, do you feel guilty for something, and that is why in your dreams pain and fright take over? Do you think you deserve this? What's the reason behind all this pain?
Deserve what?
Deserve pain.
Oh.
Because he doesn't have good dreams. He's always either getting kidnapped, someone's chasing him down, he's scared for his life. What's up with that?
Yeah.
For a day, do you have feelings for Malachi? Because it kind of seems like he's this big brother. Since your relationship with your dad is on the fritz, so there is some I would say,
Like a father
admiration
boy?
there, like
So does this
infatuation.
tie back to what Flip was saying about daddy issues?
Ooh, good one.
Thanks.
Good one.
Thanks.
And for Journey, I get that she found like this new shining beam of light in Lawrence, but I honestly think, you know, she's suppressing the pain that she was just feeling. This was yesterday that she was just in pain, and now
Yeah.
today she's like so happy. So she's putting so much of her energy into him. It's like kind of weird to watch.
It's very weird.
What about you?
I mean, I guess a question. I kind of want to see where that Flip conversation ties into, because I feel like it's the daddy complex and stuff was a foreshadowing of something. Like, it was such a random conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I feel like it's supposed to be deeper than that. Because did we talk about Malachi and his dad? His dad's a preacher, right?
Yeah, his dad was a preacher before he died.
Father died. Yes, he was. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he has daddy issues too.
Maybe.
And so that's why maybe these dreams are like daddy issues, you know. I think it's also neglecting God, which is your father, also issues.
But I think for the daddy issue thing, I think it was more like you're out of control, and that because your father wasn't in your life.
I'm intrigued to see what happens with Malachi or whatever. And a day, same question everyone else has. What's going on? Do you like Malachi?
Yeah, what's really going on?
Yeah.
Talk to us. Talk to us. Tell me.
A day, talk to us. And Journey, same stuff. Like, just be careful.
Be careful
Be
of
careful.
this Lawrence. This was literally 24 hours ago. She was so depressed. She was crying. Then you meet this guy. And I hate for it
I
to
guess
be like,
that's
oh, I'm so happy because of a guy. Like,
Yeah. She needs to be alone. She needs to focus on herself. Like, you have to you can't start a relationship if you're not, like, happy with it within yourself.
Right.
That's, like, a major thing.
and
people
he's
rush
gonna
into
find out the
relationships.
real her eventually. Like, she's not this happy-go-lucky person all the time, you know.
She's going to have her downs and outs.
She's sad.
Yeah. But she definitely needs to make herself happy. A lot of people do that. Like, they rush into relationships. Like, they don't want to be alone.
Yeah, that's probably what it is for her.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is, I think.
She's
So
a
that's not good.
relationship person.
Yeah. But we'll see. I really want to know the story behind Caramel. I feel like there's something there. And we're about to find out, hopefully, in episode 4.
He's cute, though.
He's cute or whatever. But he's trouble. Okay. But yeah.
That's all.
That's all, folks.
Close us out.
All right, guys, so that's it for episode 3 of Giants. If you are enjoying the show, please rate us on iTunes, follow us on SoundCloud, and hit those like buttons on there, too. Thanks, guys, so much for listening. Oh, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yes, don't forget, guys.
Don't forget, links will be in the description box. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye, y'all.